Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 16 of the Forks Over Knives Challenge. So I am making it's still kind of chilly out here, which is probably going to be the case for a while now that it's winterish time. But I decided I wanted a soup recipe. And the reason for that is because I made, well, actually, after I went to bed, my husband made brown rice in the Instant Pot. And I was going to make brown rice pudding for the boys for breakfast this morning, and I so don't have time. I did not feel like getting up this morning. It was chilly in our bedroom, and getting out from under the covers was nothing I was excited about doing. So I laid in bed literally for an hour and a half, just laying there, not wanting to get up. Not even that much tired, just it's chilly out. I don't want to get out. So anyways, I am running not late, but definitely not early at this point. So I am making something that's quick and easy. I don't have time to make them in the brown rice pudding, but I will do it tomorrow. However, I'm excited about having the brown rice ready because I'm going to make soup and it'll go well with the brown rice. So that's really awesome. Let me show you this recipe that I want to make. It is the bottom recipe here. I'll get the whole thing on there for you. There we go. So it's called cream of broccoli soup. And the funny part is it doesn't even have like sometimes when you make it, you would make it with coconut milk, which I really don't ever use that. I think I've used it twice, maybe in the last couple of years, but, or even soy milk or almond milk or something that's like creamy looking. You don't have to use any of that. So anyways, this is just a creamy broccoli soup that is just vegetables. It sounds like it's going to be fantastic. My one concern is that there's no garlic in here. I don't know if I can make a recipe that doesn't have garlic. It's just crazy to me, but I'm going to do it because that's what the recipe calls for. I'm going to make it just like it says and then serve it with brown rice. So I take that back. I'm not going to make it just like it says because I don't have leeks. Well, that's a bummer. Anyways, it calls for the first ingredient is leeks, just the white parts of the leeks, and you're supposed to have 3 of them. I should have gone to the store yesterday. I knew I wanted to make this recipe sometime soon, and I totally spaced out and did not get leeks, but I decided I'm just gonna use an onion. Good enough. So I have an onion that's chopped up and ready to go right there. So the one nice thing that I really like about blended recipes is that you really don't have to chop stuff quite as small as you would if otherwise, because I mean it's going to cook and then I'm going to blend it, so I don't have to chop it really fine. That's really nice. So I've got that, and then you actually cook the onion. It's kind of cool. You cook the onion for the leeks for like 10 minutes, and so you get them nice and flavorful and very rich in flavor. And then you start putting in your other ingredients. So after you do that, you put in, let's see, what's next? Thyme, cook that for a tiny little bit, put your broccoli, your veggie stock, and your nooch if you're gonna use it, and then cook that for 10 minutes and blend it. So really, really quite simple. You could totally do this when you get home from work and you're tired and you just don't feel like cooking. This would work, especially if you had some leftover grains of some sort in the refrigerator, but you could totally eat this with just on its own too. So anyway, it calls for 4 cups of broccoli, and I realize that that's the 4-cup mark and the broccoli's all the way up there, but there's a lot of really big holes in here because these are some big chunks of broccoli, and I just figured filling it to the top would probably be for the best because then I would have lots of broccoli. That sounds good. The other thing, it calls for thyme leaves. I don't know, guys, are thyme leaves and ground thyme 2 different things? I mean, I don't know. All I have is ground thyme, so I'm hoping that this is okay. It calls for a teaspoon of it, and I like thyme in soup, so I'm going to use a teaspoon, and I hope that that's okay. My concern would be that thyme leaves have more space in them, and so maybe I'll do a scant teaspoon of ground thyme. There we go. That's my compromise. I'll do that. And then 4.5 cups of veggie stock. Again, for this challenge, we're definitely going heavy on the Better Than Bouillon veggie one because it's got 50% less sodium and no oil. So, gotta love the no oil. All right, I'm gonna go cook. We're going to try this. And it's going to be wonderful. I'm just positive of that because, I mean, if you like broccoli, you know, the only other way to eat broccoli that just absolutely can't be beat is, with peanut butter. And you guys know how I feel about that. Oh my gosh, raw broccoli and peanut butter is just the most wonderful thing in the world. Anywho, I'm going to go cook and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Okay guys, so this makes a big container of soup. And I actually poured some on my counter when I was trying to get it in here. So this makes a lot of soup, which is awesome. Wonderful to have a whole bunch of vegetable. Anyway, I was trying to make it pretty. It doesn't really happen sometimes for me, but anyway, creamy broccoli soup. I'm going to actually take this rice and divide it into 2 bowls. I don't need this much rice in 1 bowl of soup. I need more broccoli with it. I haven't tried it yet, so I thought I would go ahead and do that real quick, just to let you know what it's like when it's fresh. It's very hot. It's good. Tastes like broccoli. I have to say, This is probably one of the best cream of broccoli soup recipes that I've ever made. Reason being, there's no fat in here. Like, it's got water, it's got onions, it's got broccoli, and it's got some spices in the bouillon. Onions. There's no extra super creamy fattiness going on, and it's still real good. So if you guys have some extra broccoli hanging around and you want to make a soup, go for it. This is actually very, very good. I like that a lot. Let me make sure. Yep, it's still good. Okay, I gotta go. I have to go to work. That's very tasty. I will definitely enjoy that. I'm gonna take a couple bowls of soup with me today, with a whole bunch of rice, so that it's gonna be actually very filling. And then when I get home tonight, if I'm hungry before or after exercise, I'll eat again. And otherwise, that's it for me for today. I will see you guys tonight for some exercise. Alrighty guys, so I am home from work and it is later than I would like for it to be. So I got home from work at a decent time, but my stepdad's son is here visiting for a few days, and actually he's leaving tomorrow apparently, so they came over to visit, and so we've been hanging out and chatting, and it's been wonderful, and I am exhausted, and there is no chance I'm going to exercise tonight. So I totally know that I should not be using excuses for exercising and all that good stuff for not exercising, but I'm just not going to. I'm tired, I'm going to bed. I've had a great time visiting, running my mouth, but not running my body, so oh well. Anyways, I hope you guys had a really great day, and I will see you again tomorrow for some more delicious food. Yeah, soup was really good, by the way. So I had it, it was very good, and my tech ate it, and she really liked it. Like, she really, really liked it. And Anthony did not eat his bowl. He had actually leftover chili from the other day still. So there you go. Soup was good. All right, have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow.